Whoa, OB, this blowtorch you came with, this heat that you came with on the episode. Damn. Whoa.
No, but that's what we need. We need real convos.
But for
We
real
need
though, like we
real
said,
conversations. All this dancing about the subject's not getting Nigeria anyway. We've danced for
But
too long.
but yeah, but we need to be careful too,
Oh, definitely,
because
definitely. So
the tentacles is real.
no,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Being afraid of what? Careful of what? What's the worst? It's all this fear,
No,
being afraid, gagging, nobody talking.
Crimson,
Omo,
Crimson will
This
fail.
this the
That's the
issue.
worst that
What's
can
the
omo,
happen.
worst that
omo.
could happen, bro?
That's
What's
not
the
the worst that can
worst?
happen, man.
Yeah, agreed. Crimson.
There's no coming back
But
if Crimson is failed. It's not
it
like they
has to
saved their
True,
life
happen.
true,
somewhere.
true,
It's
true.
like you say, nobody
It's
has a
no extra
second life,
life
but
that was saved
where
anywhere.
the places that we are looking at going to where it has quote unquote been sanitized, people are also bled for that, right? People also laid down blood, shed blood for that. People died for that, for what we want to enjoy in all these other faraway places far from where we're coming from. No, that's not true. That's not true. Some people, if you're ready for that
What?
change, to effect that change, you should be ready to put your life down for
Me,
it.
I feel that's really that's really the nuts and bolts of it, because I feel like, I mean, it doesn't even have to be like with weaponry or whatever the case may be, like, or what. I mean, that no, no, it just needs a critical mass of really angry people, really
And
angry people.
the really angry people do what exactly?
I don't know, right? But my thing is this: look at revolutions or whatever the case, or societal changes in places that have done it, like all the places that we know have had revolutions or whatever the case may be, or transform, or in recent times. I'm not talking of those violent revolutions like the Russian or the French, right? I'm talking of people like Malaysia, Singapore, those guys,
Pol-
the guys in the last 30, 40,
Poland.
50 years. Yeah, Poland, right? It just takes people to get angry enough where the critical mass, the best thinking, the most angry, the most intelligently angry, just need to get angry enough. The problem in Nigeria is that the most intelligent of us, the most on on like say the ones that can't stand bullshit, the ones that are critical for changing society, the ones who can't stand bullshit the most, the ones who are most able to change their world are jackpying.
No, no, we still have Shewore and Sheun Kuti.
No,
I
no,
don't
no,
agree.
no,
I
no.
feel like the ones that jackpot are the people that can't change the world. We're actually the what they call the people that what's that word? When you don't have mind to do something.
So how
Cowards.
what do you
Yes, we
call
are definitely
what
the cowards.
no,
We're
you
like,
can't say
yeah, I'm
that.
out of here. There's option. I'm
No,
out of here. Do
no.
you know what it's when you say that
By the
someone is
very
critically angry and
by your
intelligent
by
and
the
can change?
definition, by the
Courage is required
definition.
to change. If we don't have that courage, because again, keep in mind that
You
like all
think
of us are in
you
different
think it's not
countries.
courage to pack all your property and come here and be
It's a
doing
lesser
It's
evil.
it's a different type
smiley
of
face with
courage, though.
It's a
people?
lesser evil. It's not that deep. It's not like your life. It's not you. It's not the end of your life. If you understand that you're okay with your life ending, that's a different level of courage. This one is a change in your life. That change that you want, you have to be okay with dying. And Nigerians, according to Banaboy Afela, we don't want to die.
Nobody's
We're
okay
not.
with dying.
Oh no, no, no. Some people are very okay with dying. That's not
Nobody.
true. Some people
No,
are
no.
very
So
okay with dying.
that's why I said the angry people that are angry enough. If you're angry enough, If you're
Are you
angry enough,
angry?
I'm not angry enough.
Were you angry before you left Nigeria?
I was pissed.
Were you angry enough before you left Nigeria?
I was angry enough to
Answer just
hijack my
directly.
reality.
Were you angry enough in Nigeria? Not
I'm
with,
not.
like
I'm
in
answering your
Nigeria. While
question.
you were in Nigeria,
I'm
were you
answering your
angry
question.
enough?
I'm answering your question. Right.
Yeah.
Answer to your question is I was angry at the Nigerian system. Right now,
Okay.
my rational mind said I can choose die for this,
Hmm.
or I can find the next livable situation.
Did you really consider dying
Away
though? Was
from
that even a
this.
option? Was that really something that you thought of? Because if you
Of
ask
course,
me, I did not consider dying was not on the cards. It was just oh, there's a better way and that's it. Nobody, I didn't
better way to
actively
what?
consider dying.
Better way to
I
what?
think I
There's a
I
better
think
way
I
to
think
what?
I think there are different levels to this anger. There's A, the anger of, oh man, this place is terrible. There's B, oh, this place is terrible and I need to run away from here. And there's C, this place is terrible and I'll be damned if I do not fix this place.
Bam.
So
Which
I cannot say that I was C because of where I am. And
exactly,
all of us that
exactly.
are where we are, we were not on level C. We were at
Please speak for
best level
yourself.
B.
Please speak for yourself. Now I'm on level
Where are
C.
you?
I'm now
Where are you
on
right
level
now?
C. I'm
You're on
actually on
level
level
C,
C now.
yeah.
That's why I've been saying I'm going
You're
back. It's
Okay.
not that I'll be shouting that
are
I'm
you
going back.
serious?
I'm serious. No,
Okay.
but this has been a constant on this. I am
That's kind of
definitely
a
going
good
back.
thing, but not a good thing. But I
But
get
what
but
is
you
my
get what
life?
I
I don't
mean.
have children. I don't have any use for my life. I've already lived the life I want to live. I have no use for my life anymore.
Which
All
is
right.
which brings us back to when we cut the conversation where I was saying that it will take to change Nigeria is that everybody is on level C, and and we are actively chased away from everywhere else.
No, but the problem is even if you actively chase away from the place and you go back to Nigeria, then some of us will have daddies that will take care of us and we'll be like, we can't fight really. Because you keep in
Yeah.
mind that not all of us are jackpot. It's not because life was difficult. It was just, oh, everybody's jackpot. Let's jackpot. The people that we go back also includes the children of VK, the children of Tinubu, the children of, they'll just make their life better. Then if you are close enough to them, they'll also make your life better. And so you won't really, really feel it.
No.
Because the
So
people that are in the Nigerian country, that have money to jackpot are actually people enjoying. You see, the rest of us that jackpot, we're not living. You're not a nepo baby. You're actually suffering.
Tiara, if you don't like your life, I beg, I need somebody for outbreak. Just
Always,
putting that out there.
always say,
Outbreak.
what's that?
Oh, what?
Outbreak.
What's Umbrella? I don't know what that is.
we
Oguego.
go
Oh,
blood money.
oh,
Excuse me. I doubt that I will bring anything prosperous.
No,
you
Anything
won't know now.
prosperous.
You
Show
won't
me.
know. You won't
I know.
know
you
until
wouldn't
we
know.
lose
Let's
you.
let's
I
try it
know.
now.
I know. It's a better one chance before they dropped me. But nah, don't worry about this one. I've already finished our
but
destiny.
but
Don't
that's
worry
the whole
about it.
thing. The whole thing is if all of us were chased, hypothetically, all of us were chased back, right?
We won't do anything about
And
it.
so therefore there is nowhere to go.
We'll find
Now,
somewhere.
the thing inside all of us, there's something in you, right? There's something in you that made you say, this place I am in now is kind of shitty. And there's another place I can go to. I have the smarts, I have the savvy, I have the emotional intelligence, I have the social intelligence to go to that other place and make it. That thing inside you that made you capable to go to that other place, it will wake up. But because you don't have any other place, that thing will help you fix your place.
Are you saying that in Nigeria now, these things that you have said are things that are missing in the Nigeria, like the people that are in Nigeria right now?
Yes.
I don't agree because the people that want to leave Nigeria, the reason why we're here is mostly luck and access to information. I don't think that there was anything special about you or me intellectually or socially or any otherwise. It was just, time and
If there
chance.
wasn't anything special about you, you'd have been in Nigeria.
No, that's not true. It's time and chance. There are so much more better people in Nigeria that I personally know that have more intelligence, more social capital, more
No, so
everything than Nigeria.
okay, I get what you're saying. But so I'm not talking,
They even have more
of
courage
course.
than
I'm
me,
I'm
by
talking
the way.
generally. I'm talking generally, not like specific. I'm not saying everybody in Nigeria
No, I'm
is
just
in
saying
this
that
state.
actually a
There
lot
are
of people
people
in
are time and
Nigeria
chance.
are significantly better. You are like, especially for Canada, there was a time window opening, time and chance happened. A lot of us got in. If you try to get in now, good luck.
Mhm.
Again, a lot of the times it was time and chance. It wasn't really your do. It wasn't like, oh, you set up your life in a way that you could jackpot.
Tiara,
You didn't do
Tiara,
anything
it's because
specific.
you're useful to the Canadians, and that's why you got there. If you were a
Exactly.
block of, if you were a tuber of yam,
Like
you will
there's
not
a
be
point
going there.
system,
Do you
right?
Yeah,
understand?
but
You
Do
were
you
like
go do
the
do
useful.
you
my
do express
use.
entry? Were
Yeah,
you
I did.
express entry?
Mm.
Exactly. So
No, but like a lot of people that also in, like, maybe not a lot, but like at least 10% of people in Nigeria are even a lot more useful to the Canadian government if they
exactly,
had sense enough to know.
which is what I
But
said. Which is what I said that in generality. See, I don't doubt that there are people, there are freedom fighters or whatever the case may be in Nigeria that are 10 times better than everybody else, but just choose that, okay, I'm not going to go anywhere. I'm staying here. I don't doubt that there's a subset, but I'm saying in general, the critical mass that needs to be angry enough to effect change is not angry enough.
what is your critical mass for you? What number is critical mass for you?
Whatever the amount
When
of
it
people,
happens, you'll know
do
that
you
amount
understand?
of people.
It's
Hmm?
not a number you can know.
We can't
It's
tell
not a
whether it's
number you
1
can
No,
know.
because
million.
it's
We can't
important.
tell
Because
whether
if
it's
you really
10
count how
million.
many people that are outside of the country, we're not up to, I doubt that we're up to 5 million. Right?
And
Like, and there are like 250 million Nigerians. Like, if out of 250 million Nigerians, only 5 million is outside, are you saying that we can't equally get 5 million Nigerians that are as pained as we are that are in Nigeria?
So that's
apparently,
what
Person,
5
that
million Nigerians in Nigeria is not enough.
no, I've seen a lot of Nigeria to know that revolution might be the way forward, and I don't agree that we all need to be angry and um, come out and march or do something and bring sudden change. That I don't agree.
no, it doesn't have to be come out. That's why I said it's not come. I'm not saying come out and match. I'm saying, how do I put this now? Like there are people who are capable of changing their realities, right? Now, those people are more or less the kinds of people that will be mad enough to go into politics and be ready to die. And you get like you're going there to fix things, but you're also ready to die. The same way that the scoundrels are ready to die there. You understand? It's not about I'm not saying it must be revolution. Everybody come out and march. I'm saying if there was nowhere
But
else to
really,
go,
there is no other way besides revolution.
how?
Think about it. Okay, you want to get there, you want to upend
Yeah,
the table. It's working for them. They're enjoying,
Well,
they're
Or
feasting.
even if you get there, they will change you. Why do you assume you're the one that will change them?
exactly, exactly. Well.
Really, why would you want to change a system that is working for you?
So, so it's like this, yeah. Boss,
Mhm.
the way the game is, boss, the way the game is right now, it suits the scoundrels. The scoundrels are having a great time. So the scoundrels do not want you to change the rules of the game as it is now. So to change that game, you will have to spill
Upend the
crimson.
table.
Yes.
Mm.
And if you're not ready to spill crimson to change this, then you are not even ready for it. But
Oh, I'm
personally,
so proud of
as
you that we finally
I've,
got to the point
no,
where you agree. Blood.
no, I think I do
As in
because
me or
and
Ugo?
No, Ugo, we've been on this
me
matter for a
Okay.
long time. He doesn't want, he doesn't
because
like blood.
when you look at it, the way the scoundrels have cornered the joint, yeah, they've made it so that people are so impoverished, and all they have to do to be in semi good books is just once in a while release some crumbs to a lot of people. And those crumbs will keep those people sweet to protect them until the next time people get angry again. Then they release more crumbs. So, and that's the way the game goes. So if you want to come and change that, you will encounter some mad resistance from the scoundrels and their likes, and they're not going to give up easy. So anybody
To be
who's
honest,
coming,
I agree. To be honest, I agree.
yeah, it's unfortunate, but that's
I,
where it
I,
is now.
I can't fault that logic. God.
And then the
And
people that you
it's
think
very
have gone
unfortunate.
through
I
revolutions without shedding blood, all
my
of them had shed blood in the past. Though it's just recently that they have already killed the first level of scoundrel. They are just dealing with new 30-year-old scoundrels. The old ones that are like 100, they've already killed them. Us, we still have
Smokey,
one
you
that are
wanted to
100.
No,
Go
I
on.
wanted to
Smokey.
say, what I wanted to say is that Nigeria is the place where they hijack your revolution. You might get that change. The people that follow you and say, yes, man, we are with you. Wait till they get in there and then they turn coat again. They
Hmm.
become the people that you just kicked out. I've seen it happen over and over again. Yes, that's why I'm like, I don't know what the solution is.
You didn't kill enough
Okay, so
people. That's
you
the problem. No, the solution is you didn't actually kill enough people.
No,
Because if
okay, I give you no Ghana
you
for
have to
example.
kill everybody that
The,
is above the age of
so
20.
so
That's how much people you
the
need to kill.
Jerry Rawlins's
God damn.
revolution where he killed people and all that, and so he tried to change Ghana, and a lot of our parents talk about, oh, Nigeria needs a revolution like Ghana where they wipe out all these people. It has Ghanaians will tell you that Ghana hasn't changed much
Yeah, because
Mhm.
he didn't
from
kill enough
then.
people now.
He didn't. How many people will you kill?
No, think about it. I'm equally corrupt. Like, let's not lie. I'm
You're
actually equally
corrupt.
corrupt. What
Yeah,
do you mean I'm not correct? When I go to, we're all fantastically corrupt. It's just that it
no,
doesn't
you
work for
are.
you,
I'm
so
not
you call
corrupt.
it
You are
that you're not
fantastically
corrupt.
corrupt. Speak for
Everyone,
yourself.
even you said you're fantastic. If it's
No,
dig deep, you
if
will
you
see
say
all the corruption that you have
if we
done.
say that if we say the oil stains all the fingers,
No, we're all fantastic corrupt. It's
no,
just
we are
that it
not
doesn't
all
work for you.
fantastic.
It's why
No,
you are
we are not.
complaining. We're
I
all
We are
can't.
At
not.
this
fantastic.
point, I
No,
was not
no,
there.
We'll see.
no,
I
no, no.
was not there
It
when they
doesn't
were
work for
labeling
me.
all of us
So what you're
fantastic.
It
Or
saying,
I
doesn't.
what
went to
you're
B
saying is
at
that
that
you stick to
point.
the
No,
books.
no, no, no. I'm not saying.
Never in
I'm
your
saying
life have you cheated, is what
as
you're saying.
cheated.
Yes.
What are you saying? You mean like no? We
At
are
any sort
nobody's
of
a
cheating.
saint. Nobody, but this fantastically corrupt. No, not
What do
that.
you think corruption is?
That's another
No,
level.
what do
No,
you
no,
think
no, no,
corruption
no, no,
is?
no. No,
What do you think it is?
we
You
are
think
all
it's like
sinners.
everybody gets there.
We
Like
are
that's my
all
point.
sinners.
Everybody has learned
No,
that there is a way in the system that you
there's a
can work out the
Nigerian
system.
way that is
No,
forced on you.
it's
There's
not
a way
forced on
that is
you.
forced
Did
on.
they
No,
force
it
you?
is.
Did they
It's
force
forced.
you to
Yes,
give bribe to the
it's forced.
policeman?
No,
Who
it's forced
forced
on
you?
you now. It's
You could
forced
have
on
said
you.
no. You could actually say no. You don't have to
No,
give the
no, no, no,
policeman
no.
money.
Well,
But
I don't
again,
agree. But carry on.
again, all of us already have that. Like, let's not lie and assume that you are going to be the solution. You're not. You are already stained. Your white is already stained. So, what I mean by you didn't kill enough people is that you only killed the people at the top, thinking that the people that replace them will get a new heart. No, they don't have a new, like, you have to raise, if you're going to replace something, you can't just like remove the thing. You have to consciously raise the thing that will replace them. You can't just be like, oh, I'm just going to cut off the head and, magically
I
assume that the
agree
body
with
will
you.
just be
I
like, oh,
agree with you, but not to
I'm
the
going to
killing
go
part.
ahead.
So, let's go biblical now. So, the God Exodus says these people that came out of Egypt, he didn't like their mindset. They will not see the land, and then they all practically died in the wilderness. And the people who went into Canaan were people born in the wilderness who didn't know Egypt. It's written
Mhm.
somewhere in Exodus. That's Nigeria's problem. The people, all of us are, all of us are tainted.
With
Tainted.
Egypt.
We are, no, don't kill me. Oh, kill if you want to be killed.
That's your problem. You don't want to die. Okay.
No, 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 no.
Don't kill me too. I am not for
No,
dying, man.
I'm saying no. We're not perfect, right? But I think there's enough of us who are angry, maybe not angry enough, who don't think that this is the way things should be. And like that I'm staying doesn't mean I can't say that this thing good. Let's not
Mm.
do this. Do you understand? It doesn't disqualify me.
It does actually,
No, it
because your
doesn't.
morality is already flawed. If you go back to the
My
days of
morality is
when
not.
it is, you give police money, your morality
I
will be
won't.
100%
I won't.
flawed.
That's why I'm not there.
Okay, so
That's
if you
one
go
of
No,
the
back to
but
reasons why
Nigeria
I
now
left
and
there.
the police guy stop you, you
but
won't give him
wait,
money.
I
Tia,
won't give him
you
money.
said you give
Okay.
police. You've
I'll
given
give
the
him
example of
pamphlet. I'll give him
you've
pamphlet
given
to
the
go and
example of
repent.
police like twice now
Yeah.
as being corrupt, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then
Isn't
I
that
think
it's being
I don't
forced
agree
on
with that.
you?
Who
I do
forced you?
agree exactly. I
The
don't agree
system forces it
that
on.
It did not force you.
there's
Go
a
on.
can have a one size fits all. Like you can have an absolute view of corruption. Everybody is corrupt. It best and the societies
I
that
don't
we
agree.
think are prospering today, they are not in what's
You're not
the opposite of
100% not corrupt.
do you get they are not corrupt. Do you get
Yes.
so there's corruption there too. It's
Okay.
just
We can actually talk about that. We've talked about this before, so we'll go back and talk
yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
In
So
things
I
that
don't
are
agree
like
that we
not
have to be
right standing.
non-corrupt.
No, no, hold on. In things that are non-standing, like for instance, you're in Calgary or in Canada.
Mhm.
If you do something of like, say, you throw trash on the road, and you and your family members are working and you throw trash on the road, and there is someone that was raised and but like proper, maybe not proper, maybe someone that immigrated from Scottish like 50, 100 years ago, is that they're going to look you a certain way and be like, what kind of bad behavior is this person having? Right? Because like there is the outstanding right thing to do and people focus. That's why the systems in Canada are very flawed because they assume that you have this moral decorum that is up here, and then all of us come from our different countries with our different moralities, and then we'll be like, oh, we can game the system. And that's why like people will come and give birth in Canada and go back and be collecting benefit for their child because it's not technically wrong because it's not in the law, but also it's not the right thing to do. And like most people that are there wouldn't do it. Right. I'm not saying that they are not corrupt, right? But there's an upbringing that comes with knowing that you can stand for what is right without it benefiting you. I don't think any of us have it. Let me not lie. Okay, let me speak for
No, how
myself.
can you
I
say
do
that?
have it because I know that
No,
if it does not benefit me, I don't have I have to struggle to see why I should do something that
that's
doesn't
because
benefit me.
but that is because you come from a history, you come from a society, you come
I
from
agree.
an upbringing, a system, a
That's the problem.
mindset.
That's
Do you
the
get
problem. I agree with you.
so if you have 100 years of Western society
Mhm.
from where they started, where they were having the bubonic plague and all those things,
Mm,
we never get bubonic plague for Nigeria. As
mhm,
dirty and as corrupt, as mind-boggling as we are, we never get those kind of things. This is systemic levels of dirtiness that caused the
mhm.
plague. So these people have been there where they were throwing trash on the road and bribing police and all these things that you're saying. But they got to a point where their society said, "Oh, this way no pure. Let's go
Why do you
like
think the
this."
society got there? That's like, this thing is very important to understand the why. That's why I'm
I'll
always
answer
like, let's
you.
go
I'll
back to the
answer you.
why. Why?
Exactly. I'll answer you. Because of the scoundrel.
What? Explain.
Because of the scoundrel. That my scoundrel story, right? In a way, because Africa doesn't have history that goes far back enough, we don't have these things to anchor ourselves in of who we are, right?
I
But
agree
the
with
truth
you.
is that before white people came to Africa, we had clean societies.
I agree
There's
with you.
there's nothing like throwing trash everywhere. Like the stories my grandfather used to tell me. Like there were societies that had working systems. So the problem is at some point, scoundrels were put in our vicinity to lead us. And because of the scoundrel, we've developed into the society we have today, where everybody's crab in a bucket mentality. Everybody's just trying to get out or have a hand up over everybody else. That's the problem. That is
I
our
don't agree
fundamental problem.
because everybody had scoundrels now. Like, please go back to that. India has scoundrels. China has scoundrels. If you go to the history of China, you will be
But
you'll be shocked
but
the level
but
of scoundrelism they
but
have.
No,
you'll be
no,
surprised.
but they wait, but they don't. How do I explain this now? If you
There's no
look
somebody
at
pulling the puppet at the
yes,
back of the yeah.
there's no puppet master doing like this. He's
When do
not
you think China
there.
Gepetto
hates
is not
Japan?
there.
Do you want us to go back to the history of
No,
they have
no.
puppet dying, they have puppet again, someone else to control the puppet of the person
Japan,
controlling the puppet
The Chinese
before we
and the
go.
Japanese, their hostilities or their history has been high level.
It
There hasn't
hasn't
been.
though.
I don't think there has been a. I mean, Japan has had an ascendancy at some point. It was in the ascendancy at some point, but the history of it is mostly high level. They don't have a puppet master.
They
Chinese
did.
never had a puppet master.
They absolutely did. Not
Really?
joke. You can go back and look at it, and
Well,
because like
I'll
now
go and do some
I'm
research. I'll
suddenly
go and do some
obsessed
research.
with it. But yeah, they did have a puppet master. They 100% did have again, you can't say, and it's possible that you can say it, but you can't blame everything on the fact that someone is a scoundrel and someone is controlling. That cannot be all of the reason. Like it
No,
cannot
no,
be that
that's
this
not the that. See,
is the
so
reason why
that's
Nigeria
what
is the way it
I
is.
had this. I had this conversation with my brother the other day, and my brother went to the US very early, and he's basically an American. He doesn't relate with his Nigerian self, right? So we had this conversation where he was saying this kind of thing you're saying that like you can't blame only one side. I get that you can't blame only one side, but have to you have to counter for you have to cater to this person's blame and this your own self blame. You haven't Africans
You
haven't done
blame
anything.
Nigerians. Yeah, you
They
should
haven't
blame
done
Nigerians.
anything
Can't be
to
doing victim mentality all the time. What did you people do that led you to this point? You're not a victim. What did you do? Like, let's take
well,
accountability for the things that we have done that led us here, rather than
I
be like,
agree.
oh, some puppet somewhere is the reason why all of us are destroyed in life. Are you the only one? Now only you.
Well, you're right, Joe. You're right. We're so cooked, man.
That's what we always
We're
come
so
to
cooked.
at the end of this. Every time we realize every
We're so
fucking
cooked.
time.
It's that
So yeah, I agree. We're back here again, like Tiara said. This is all we always get to. That
the
we are
Ulu
cooked.
uprising
So
is there.
are we now all supposed to go like Jezebel? Sorry, the president's wife said, everybody go into business frying akara and kuli kuli. Is that where we should go? Is that where we should um, progress to?
Yeah, I
Why?
don't
Why
know.
is that statement upsetting to you?
Wait a minute, I don't understand. Are you
Why?
saying that it shouldn't?
No.
Okay,
Again, I agree that it should be upsetting. I'm just trying to breathe, breathe.
but this is the president's wife. She can't talk like this. If the president's wife is speaking like this, what would other people say? But this is the same lady that is giving her close circle cars. Everybody's getting brand new cars, and it's a car is a nominal thing. But yet, but yes, yet the people are supposed to go fry kuli kuli
The
and
reason
be
why
She
pep.
can't give everybody cars now. That's it.
this is true. This is true.
She
But
can't
the
give
reason,
everybody
see,
cars.
at certain levels, you expect certain things from certain people. Now, if this is 2026 and this is the president's wife, so there's no higher level than that. If at that level, the best you can offer people for economic empowerment is go, oh yeah, and fry some akara. You sell some kulin kuli and you roast some corn. Then there's trouble. Now, if that had come from some random local government chairman's wife, at that level, you might say, well, it's not right, but okay, we expect that
Scoundrels.
this, yeah, exactly. It's not right.
Scoundrels.
It's not right, but you're at that lower level. But from that place, that uppity up place, we don't expect that. It just shows that
Ugo.
these people,
Ugo.
this person has no
Ugo.
plan for anybody
Ugo.
here.
Ugo. You're
Mhm.
expecting decorum from scoundrels.
But also, let's be clear that in the beginning, before our husband became president, he said that we should
Uh-huh.
all go and do farming and we should sell plantain chips. So if the number one office is saying that from the beginning, or before he even became president, that this is not for you people, you people should go and farm and sell plantain chips. Why are you angry that 3 years down the line, the wife is saying that you should go and fry akara? Like, I feel like they have been consistent for the last 4 years. And they have told you, "Pay, we don't have plan for you." Why are you angry?
No, the reason why I'm angry is because they're trying to paint that as, oh, we've done great for you. Look, you're frying akara now. Look, you're selling corn. Look at you, big boy. You're into the cooling business. So that is they're painting or
Let
they're
me ask
trying to paint that
Ugo, let me
as
ask you
economic
something.
empowerment.
Let me
Uh-huh.
ask you something. Are
Mhm.
you under any illusion that this administration, the one before it, even the one before it,
Actually, from the beginning of
is
democracy, but
is trying to like
improve
when you
the
say they are
life of
trying to
its
make us
people.
think like they, bro, we're
So
not under any
so
illusion, bro.
so so boss, look at it like this. As the world goes ahead, as we see improvements in technology, as social media expands our views and we can peek and see what other countries are doing, you expect better. We're not talking about Norway. We're not talking about Finland. We're talking about, oh, what's happening in Rwanda. Oh, what are the Namibians doing? Ooh, what's going on in Botswana? We're not looking at those top of the tree folk. We're looking at people around us, and we see people having 24 hours electricity. We see people, do you get we see people turning away Nigeria, the giant of Africa, with reckless abandon, like, you're not wanted here, get out of here, because you people are the bottom feeders. And then you look to your leaders and they say, well, go and fry some akara, you'll be good. So
That's
if we didn't have these windows to see what's going on in other places, we might have accepted it. We're like, well, maybe that's what's happening in other places. Who knows? Do you get? But now we
even
can see.
so.
Are we not still accepting it?
I was talking to E about
Oh,
this
well,
the
that
other
was
day,
okay.
that the understanding is I used to think like this, like how can they not, like, you don't have to give people 100% development, even 5% development. Like,
Mm.
how can they not see,
You
but in
want to?
2015 I have 2020 vision, man. I understand the level of scoundrel, the level
And
of
we're dealing with.
scoundrel in charge of Nigeria. And I'm not talking of this administration alone. I'm saying the class. The level of
Well,
scoundrel is mind cannot, your rational
all you
mind.
have, all
I promise you, your rational mind cannot fathom the level.
actually I can. All you have to do is look at Edo State and the governor, and then you understand
Exactly.
why we are screwed. Like,
Exactly.
why we are in a
Exactly.
bind.
I
All you
have
have to.
nothing for them. I'm like, see, God help. God help us.
Because you should stop calling God. You should go help yourself. Oh. God is tired of all of you people.
Are you atheist?
No, B, this is not about atheism. All the leaders have been religious people. This is not about atheism or faith, because this is partly what has got us here. All this religious and God and things, instead of fixing up ourselves. Next thing it is God, pray 100 days prayers and shit like that.
I don't know. I don't know that God is going to do anything though, because if it's by God, we've heard Adeboye. call on his own gods to rescue Nigeria many times.
More no go God.
Even you gotta help yourself, please. You gotta
Like,
help yourself. Now
I
do the
not go
work.
to God.
Now put in the
So
work.
what Nigeria needs is what Nigeria needs is a nationalist dictator. A nationalist
We don't know
dictator.
that,
Nigeria
shall.
needs a
Let's just declare
nationalist
that. We
dictator
don't know.
like a
We don't know that.
drowning man.
They identify. Does it mean that they are not polytheists? They might believe in more than one God.
I
That's not enough. That's enough.
no
You
no no
know,
no
the
that's
we
that's
not might
that's
know is
that,
that
that, that
most
they
of
might
us
just
are
be acting for the
polytheists.
cameras. They might just
Yeah.
be acting for the cameras.
No, that God doesn't like camera. It's not about the optics. That particular God doesn't just like camera.
Side note, sorry to interrupt this very Belgium is leading God's own country. 1-0. You may proceed.
It's fine now. We know
Sorry.
we're going to be out anyways.
No, since we were talking about God, I was just saying. You
Did
may
they
proceed.
No.
they get Folari into play? I heard
Yeah, he's playing.
something.
Yeah, they
We're
did.
talking about corruption. He's playing, right?
Yes.
Oh,
He is.
okay.
In the, in this world, just have money and be a big boy.
That's it.
Or big boy or big girl. Just for
Do
every
you
other thing will
know?
fall into place.
I used to
No,
think that
just
just have money will solve your problem, but apparently it's not just have money. See, have money and be powerful. It's not just having money because you can have money and not be powerful, and they will show you shege.
But
yeah.
You
TH
have to
rules
be
of power.
powerful too.
But
You have
TH
to be
rules of
close.
power.
Yeah.
Yeah.